morning, good evening, good day, good afternoon to everybody out there in the world. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are living in the verse, and this is Dune Awakening. Oh, always with the fucking thing. Need to, you know what? It's fine. I'll fix it later. All right. So, as the thumbnail had said, I found a workaround for the pentashields. All right. So, a little background real quick. So, the pentashields were nerfed in the last update, and you can't make them like you used to because some jokers out there decided they wanted to make some indestructible bases out in the DD. But because I like my floating shields, as you can see, my base, I've got plenty of floating shields. Well, hold on. All right. So you can see I got my floating shields above all my landing spots. So now, because of the nerf, I can't just tear these down and throw them back up again as easily as I once did. So I figured, hey, fuck it. I got time right now. Let me see if I can find a workaround and get this shit back and running. Now, here's the rub. Probably not going to work in the deep desert, so I don't know. I don't mess around with indestructible shields out in the DD anyway. So, just saying. But for what I had in mind, because I hang out in the basin most of the time, as you can see, I have a cliffside mansion, or a chateau, if you will, and chateau a la Atreides. So as you can see, we do have a pentashield up here, and I just built this. So let me go through real quick, and we'll show you how I accomplished this. So, and I got a ton of freaking shit over here. All right, so we all know how to build it the old way. So you throw up your throw up your ghost walls, get your cross sections over there, and then do all that other stuff. Now, here's the thing. If we notice, if we go up here and we throw our pentashield up there, even in the basin, it doesn't work, right? You can get it to snap, but it will not let you create it. So what I had to do was, well, I had to get creative. So we have our basic structure here. And what I figured was, well, let's see if we throw up a wall, because we know we have got to have these walls over here, right? So I threw up some actual walls. All right, there we go. Where's the sandstorm? All right, we're not going to worry about it just yet. We'll worry about it when it gets here. All right. Oh, come on. Did I just get a message? Okay, no. So, we're going to build our regular walls right over here, right? So this is how come on. There we go. They're being difficult right now. Okay, so we got 1 1 1 1 1 1. All right. So we got those. So we know that the pentashield is not going to go up right now. But what we can do is we're going to create these walls right here. Well, floors rather. Well, where is it coming from? Where's it at? There it is. Is it? Yeah. All right, it's gonna hit us here pretty soon, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, we'll just stand under an awning. All right, so we got all our roofs up. Now, as you can see, we can throw our pentashield up just fine, right? And we're weather alert. Alarm stands. And we're sheltered now. So here's what we got to do. Right? Just gonna have to wait it out. All right, it's almost done. It's almost done. All right, there we go. All right, so we should be able to take this wall out. Okay, and then replace it. All right, and by extension, we can now take that wall out. Okay, take that wall out, replace it. Take that wall out, replace it. Okay, we're gonna take that one out. I'm gonna replace that one. All right. So, see, so far so good. All right. Take that wall out. Replace that one. Take that one out. And replace it. All right. So, there we go. So, that's it right there in a nutshell. That's it. So, that's the workaround. So, now if you want, like, you know, if you want the floating pentashield, like I've got here, which I kind of like better than the cube, but that's just me. This is a way to work around it. Yes, it's a little bit more minutia, but at least you get the end result. You still get your shield. Now, here comes the funny part, because I haven't tried this yet. We're gonna see if we can do the whole cube. Now, I'm thinking we might be able to get away with it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is can we get the wall in there? All right. So we're gonna have to do maybe one wall at a time, right? Let's see. we go. Okay, so there's that one. There we go. So that's it right there. All right. So let's see. So we're gonna need roof. Okay. We're gonna need a roof there, sure. Need a roof there. Because that'll hold up. All right. So we've got the wall. We've got the wall there. Got the wall there. All right. Now, let's see. We can get it. Come on. Oh. There we go. There's that. Okay. Not gonna. All right. All right. So there we go. All right. And oh, hold on. Because we don't have the reinforcement over here. All right. All right. So there we go. So that's 3 walls. And then what we can do is we can put our wall back. Right? So that's that side. Okay? All right. So what we need to do then is make these 2 walls. And then we should be able to tie those together. Yep. And then put them back. Is it? Yeah. Okay. So there's that wall. And then this wall. And that wall. All right. All right. Well, there we go. We now have a Pentashield wall cube again. So that's it, y'all. Yeah. So look, I can understand the need for, you know, some high tech shit out in the deep desert. Um, My seats is pretty quiet. I don't really have to worry about the deep desert too much. Plus, you know, I'm on in odd hours, so most of the time when I'm out there, everybody else is either at work or sleeping. So I guess I kind of lucked out a bit. Uh, you know, furthermore, I don't really go out to the deep desert all that often anyway. So I spend most of my time in the basin, as I said before. But I do like my pentashields. And with them nerfing it the way that they did, kind of made it a little bit more difficult. Though it did not make it impossible. I would say that doing this probably out in the deep desert would kind of be, woefully impractical. But hey, I'm not out there to, worry about it. And those dudes that were out there, putting this stuff together out in the freaking the PvP zones to do their stuff. Hey, more power to y'all. Um, for all those guys in the basin that just want neat shit to build our bases with, here's a way to do it. So, since that is that, and that's about all I have to say about the issue. I'm going to go ahead and click back off. I will be back on with our regularly, not so scheduled programming, and we'll see what kind of mischief I can get up to. And you know what? We might even go to the deep desert and do a little bit of mining, and we'll just have to see what we'll have to see. Until then, as I always say, stay living in the verse, y'all. Be happy, healthy, and safe out there in the world, because it is a jungle out there. And step lightly on the sand. Till next time, y'all, stay dangerous. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good day.